Hello there, boys and girls. Welcome back to the Bilbao Revival. Welcome back to the channel. The support for this series over the last week or so has been nothing short of phenomenal. So thank you very much for everybody that's watched, viewed, liked, commented on any of the videos over the last week or 10 days. Thank you very much. Today, got a little bit of a transfer roundup, or lack of transfer roundup. We'll round up some of the matches that we played in between the two games, and then as you can see on screen, we will play Almira in today's only game, because we've got a little bit of catching up to do. So the transfer window actually has been quieter than I thought it would be, because as I said at the end of the last episode, Nunez, Martinez and Iñaki Williams all were wanted by bigger teams. Barcelona, I think Bayern are in, Monaco are in as well, but actually none of them have come in for any of the players as of yet. So actually, although at the minute it's been relatively quiet, we have brought in a couple of youngsters, because we can sign 16-year-old youngsters, Spanish youngsters, and we have brought a few in. I'm looking for wing backs and goalkeepers, really. They're really what I'm focusing on now, because I think in every other area, I think we're pretty much settled with a good batch of youngsters coming through the ranks. But Sergi was the first one in, brought him in from Birmingham actually, £600,000. He is going to be a right wing back. 1-star current ability, but up to 3.5 stars potential ability. I'm already training him to be a right wing back, and he's already wanted to go out on loan as well. He won't go out on loan, he will stay in the under-19s for the next 6 to 8 months, possibly even to the next year or so. Followed up with Rodrigo Ortiz from Valladolid for 1.8 million. Centre back and a defensive midfielder, again 2-star current ability, 5-star potential ability. He will probably be in and around the first team in the next couple of years as well. 16 years old. We'll probably get some game time out on loan next season. But he's what you want, really, to be fair. Heading, marking and tackling, all above 10. For a 16-year-old is really, really good. Physicals, fantastic for a 16-year-old. Good decision making, good concentration, good determination, good positioning as well. So he has the makings of being a fantastic centre-back, and hopefully if he stays fit and plays really, really well, he should be in and around the Bilbao team in the next couple of years or so. A bit like Sanchez, really, to be fair. And then finally, Ivan Fajardo, from Espanyol. £2.2 million from him. Again, left back or left wing back, 1-star current ability, 4.5-star potential ability, and I say I'm going to be playing on a wing back automatic. Say crossing and dribbling, probably the only two that really need to be looked at. But again, he's only 16 years old. He's going to get better. Mentals will get better as well. But he's got some good mentals at the minute. Positioning, teamwork, work rate, physicals okay, stamina and acceleration to get up and down that left wing. But all in all, not a bad couple of signings there. As I said, really trying to hone down who I'm looking at now. Centre backs, left wing back, right wing back, and also goalkeepers as well. The only out, really, to be fair, is Unai Lopez on loan to Getafe. Wasn't really going to use him in the second half of the season. Didn't really use him much in the first half, really, to be fair. He only played 7 games for me, 1 goal, 1 assist, at 6.88. Getafe came in paying a little bit for his loan fee, so I got a little bit of money from that as well. And he gets the game time, which is what he needs, really, to be honest. And yeah, he'll be there until the end of this season. But that is it at the minute. We've got a few days left. If I make any more transfers or anything goes on with any of the big players in this episode, I'll let you know. If not, it'll be in tomorrow's episode. There will be a Saturday episode, so anything that happens, you will know by tomorrow. So the last time we met was against Malaga, where we beat them 3-0. We then followed that up with a 3-0 win against Sporting Gijón. Ander Herrera, Marcos Sanchez and Benito Franco all scoring the goals at the San Mamés. They were down to 10 men after, with a minute to go. So didn't really do too much to kind of hurt us. And again, lots of players playing really well. 7.5 from Inter Aspe, 8.4 for Ander Herrera, 8.5 from the young Marcos Sanchez. He now is a 3-star current ability, and he's always improving. And he's only 17 years old. Got the Wonder Kid tag as well. Locked him down to a longer contract with a bigger minimum release clause. All in all, he's going to be a superstar of the future. We then follow that up after the winter break with a 1-0 away win against Valencia, which is a fantastic win. Nacho Monreal scored in the 23rd minute. Parejo got sent off in injury time in the first half. And Herrera also missed a penalty as well. All in all, it was a very good, solid away win against a team that's really going for the top 4 as well. But other than that, no one really played particularly well. Benito Franco on a 6.4. So all in all, We needed just to bounce back. We then got a really good 1-1 draw in the first leg at the Spanish Cup. Adriozola scoring the 91st minute, Luis Suarez in the 21st minute. Again, a very bland performance from us. I really had to go all out. I had to go kind of attack him, push the defence right up on the team instructions. Direct. I also went more direct with my passing as well. Got stuck in, and we eventually got the goal. If I have a look at the actual match itself, if you have a look at the match stats. We dominated them a little bit, to be fair. So they scored first and we absolutely hammered on the door. 10 shots, 5 on target, but we finally got our goal. We then followed that one up with a 4-0 win against Leganés, and John Batista was back in the goals. All 4 goals scored by him. I think he's on something like 26, 27 goals this season already, so he's having a fantastic season with us. Leganés in the bottom 3 in La Liga, and it was a really, really good win. Comfortable win as well. Lots of players kind of over a 7.0, which is good to see. Then our Barcelona curse came back to bite us yet again. Luis Suarez with a brace, 2-0 winners at the Camp Nou, and again, just can't seem to get a result from the away legs or the away ties at the bigger clubs, and Barcelona doing the business. So we're out of the Spanish Cup in the 5th round. So 5th round in the first season against Barcelona, quarter-final against Madrid in the second season, and now Luis Suarez puts us out in the third season. And then a good, solid 1-1 draw against Villarreal. Villarreal in the top 4. Emery Moore equalising against us with Iker Monaim putting us 1-0 up. Iñaki Williams with a 7.5, probably the best of the bunch. But again, it was a very sloppy, very iffy game from us, really, to be fair. We were dominated a little bit. 12 shots to our 9, 4 on target for them. More possession by them as well. And all in all, let's say overall it was a good draw. I think they always look dangerous on the attack, and we came out with a decent point. How does that settle us in the league? If we have a look at the league now, Madrid are 6 points. Madrid and Barcelona are 6 points behind us, and they've closed the gap ever so slightly over the last couple of weeks. We've slipped up a little bit, but hopefully in the next kind of couple of weeks we can just extend our run a little bit again, and hopefully that will get us another back-to-back La Liga title, which would be absolutely phenomenal. And so, as you can see here, broken the kind of status quo with Madrid, Barcelona and Atleti all vying for La Liga title. John Batista, joint top goal scorer with 16. He's also there in the average ratings of 7.59. Having a fantastic season is John Batista. Iñaki Williams with most assists at 14. Batista with most player of the matches, and Kepa with most clean sheets at 14. All of our boys are playing phenomenally well at the minute. So that is everything round up. We are going to play Almeria today. That'll be the one and only game, and then we'll go back and see when we're going to come back afterwards. Madrid play later on today. They play Leganés. I think Barcelona have already played. Yeah, they've beaten Getafe 3-0. So it's us and Madrid to see how we're going to end up in the league. Say it could stay at 6 points, could be extended if Madrid drop points. This is going to be the team that's going to start the game. Kepa in goal, Martinez, Nunez and Sanchez are the back line. Adriozola, as you can see, his little kind of grapefruit is getting a bit better on that wing back style. Well, I've literally, as soon as he came in, I put him on that training, and it seems to be working absolutely brilliantly. Monreal on the left hand side, Interaspe and Herrera in the middle, Williams on the right hand side, Munain and Bautista are up top. Vivian, Balanzega, Naviera, Beñat, Garcia, Franco and Martinez all on the bench if we need them. We're going to submit that team and get straight in to the first half. First chance of the game goes to Almeria. Throw in on that left hand side, and they work it into the middle, but Monreal cuts that ball out, and hopefully we can set an attack ourselves. Monreal down this left hand side finds a really nice pass into Munain. Not a lot of space there, and he switches the play over to Adriozola. Ander Herrera bursting down that right hand side. Batista's there, and Pacheco does really well in the Almeria goal to keep that out. I say Batista in a right purple patch this season. He seems to be playing really, really well. 16 minutes gone. Corner to Bilbao, and Herrera picks that ball up on the edge, takes his man on, tries to find a ball into the middle, but doesn't find anyone. Interaspe now just sweeping that ball up. Williams gets tackled. Interaspe does really well though and gets the ball back to Iñaki Williams, back to Ander Herrera. Munain, Interaspe, lovely sweeping, flowing move into the back post. Williams hits the bar, and we should be 1-0 up. That was an absolutely golden chance for Iñaki Williams to put us up. Another corner, Ander Herrera whipping it in. Sanchez is there. Iago Martinez gets the ball in. Lovely flick on from Marcos Sanchez. It's what we deserve. The amount of dominance we've had in this first half has been phenomenal. Ander Herrera whipping that ball in. Sanchez just flicking on. Iago Martinez at the back post. Puts it away. 1-0 Bilbao. Batista now on that right hand side. Can he get the ball into the middle? There's 2 or 3 players in there. Williams is there. He hits the bar again and can't put it away. Iñaki Williams not having the greatest day in front of goal at the minute. Really good movement by Batista down that right hand side, but Iñaki Williams just can't put the ball away. Just going to say you've played well, but there's room for improvement. I say should probably be at least 2 or 3-0 up here. Iñaki Williams with 2 gilt-edged chances to put us further ahead, but not to be. Hopefully we can be a little more clinical in the second half and put this game to bed against Almeria. Chance for Almeria, and Ander Herrera doing really well there just to close that ball down into Munayin, into Batista back to Munayin, and on a little bit of a dribble, lovely ball through to Williams into Batista, and that's 2-0. Iñaki Williams and John Batista, the connection they have in this season is absolutely phenomenal, and Batista doesn't miss those from 2 or 3 yards out. Batista back to Munayin and just goes on a little bit of a dribble. It's what he gives compared to Raul Garcia. Williams first time in, Batista just side footing into the far post. Pacheco absolutely no chance. 2-0 Bilbao. Tino Costa getting a free kick into Carlito, but Kepa is there. It's a pretty comfortable save, really, straight at him. If that was going in, I would have been very, very worried. But what a ball that is by Martinez over to Iñaki Williams. Batista is going to drive into the penalty box, and that is 3-0. Very direct play by Bilbao. Iago Martinez with a wonderful crossfield ball. Here we go, we're going to see it now. Wonderful crossfield ball over to Iñaki Williams, and he just chips it forward to Batista, and then Batista does all the rest. Drives through the centre-back pairing. 10 minutes gone in the second half. 3-0 Bilbao. Coming up to the hour mark now, and Interaspe plays the ball off to Munayin, and we try and find the ball over the top to Batista. He's driving forward yet again. He could have had a hat-trick there. And Herrera's just picked up a nut. We're going to bring Naviera on for him. We're going to take Interaspe off as well. So we're going to bring Beñat on, get him some game time. And we'll probably bring Nunez off actually because he's booked. And bring Vivian on there as well. 3 changes made. 20 minutes to go. 3-0 up. I think it's pretty much a game over on this game. Monreal now, just before 10 minutes to go. Into Munayin, Beñat picking out Naviera, and Naviera goes all the way over to Odriozola. He's going to drive forward, finds the ball into the middle. Batista just heads wide. He could have had 3 or 4 today. Could have John Batista. He's in the form of his life at the minute. Final few seconds, and there it is. The full-time whistle's gone. The referee's blown up. Batista with a brace. Iago Martinez in the first half. And Batista picking up a 9.1 rating. He's been in phenomenal form so far this season. Passionately say very pleased with the performance. Keep it up. And let's see how Madrid get on in their game literally in a few hours time. Batista's injured, 5 to 7 days, bruised thigh, nothing bad. And Herrera bruised knee for a couple of days. So again, nothing too bad either. We're going to praise Batista with superb in front of goal today. And let's see how Madrid get on. Madrid won their game, as you can see, quite emphatically to be fair. 5-0. Isco with a brace. Cristiano Ronaldo with a hat-trick. So they are 6 points behind us now, and Barcelona now 9 points behind us in the league. And that's how we wrap up this episode. We will be back for the first leg of the Bayern game in the Champions League away. We go to the Allianz Arena for that. And then we will do the Real Madrid game at home at the San Mamés, because they're our closest rivals at the minute. So only a few games from now until then to get through. We'll do the usual roundup in the next episode as well. That's it for today's episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do leave it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I know there's a few new people out there, so if you are new to the channel, please do hit that subscription button. And remember, tick that little bell icon so you don't miss out on any uploads going into your sub boxes. And until next time when we play Bayern Munich and Real Madrid, I'll see you soon.